Hi, I'm Larissa. I'm a master NLP practitioner and hypnotherapist. So this video is for any writers who are feeling like they're not good enough or talented enough to be a writer, as well as anyone suffering from writer's block or having a pattern of self-sabotaging their writing opportunities, because those are usually linked to limiting beliefs or a cluster of limiting beliefs, even if we're not totally conscious of them. It's like, why am I not doing this thing I love doing? It's usually a limiting belief. They're responsible for so much, but you know what? You can get rid of them. And that might happen today in this video. So I'll be using tapping, otherwise known as EFT or emotional freedom technique. And I do mine a little bit different from other people. If you've watched a bunch of videos on this before, I will be using the classic 9 meridians. So the top of the head, between the eyebrows, you can use one hand or you can use both hands, either side, whatever you feel the most comfortable with. Outside of the eyes, under the nose, under the mouth, so on the chin, under the collarbones there, under the armpit, so you can alternate or do it however you want, and then the karate chop, so you can do it on the side of your hand. So you want to do it at a relatively firm pressure, but always keep in mind what's comfortable for you is the best way forward. We'll move through the negative or stuck state into a positive state. So the intention of feeling into the negative state, belief, feeling, is to let it move through the body and release it. So this might be triggering, but I encourage you to be present with that and take a lot of deep breaths. And if you need to, pause it or repeat sections until that limiting belief, that word, that feeling, it becomes neutralized. And if you do repeat it, it will become neutralized. So just trust that you are watching this for a reason and that you are safe. You're safe to experience these emotions, and you're safe to just be present with yourself right now. You are loved by the universe, and you deserve to have a fucking awesome writing career or just creative output in however that manifests for you. And like the saying, who I don't know who said it goes, is you gotta feel it to heal it, baby. So I added the baby, but you gotta feel it to heal it. So just trust that you got this, all right? I'm also taking clients for tapping sessions. So if there's a limiting belief or a negative emotion that you want to get rid of, I can work with you with your own specific words, your own specific phrases, affirmations, and the negative states to create the best transformation for you. So you can click the link below if you would like to work with me. So if you're already familiar with tapping, of course, you can do this with your eyes closed. And each time we switch to a new phrase, we'll be switching to the next meridian point. Otherwise, you can keep your eyes open. But if you want to just keep taking some deep breaths, you can put your hand on your belly. Breathe in like positive light. Just the feeling of like, hey, I'm doing it today. I am taking action steps to feel good about being a writer and to unblock myself as a writer. And breathing out those feelings, those sticky, sucky, all those feelings about being a writer. You know, if you feel like you were born to be a writer, then you were born to be a writer. So just breathe that in and breathe out the negativity. And just feel in your body too. So really feel like your hands, your feet, your legs, your torso, your arms, your face, your head. Just be present and in your body. And I'm going to also ask you if any of these do feel triggering to just, again, like let that feeling be in you. Don't be thinking about like what you have to do tomorrow or whatever. I want you to be totally present. If you're present, you can get the transformation. So I'm going to start now. Okay. So I'm going to do one full cycle with the phrase, even though I feel like a terrible writer, or I'm not good enough to be a writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I have other statements as well that I'm going to do, but I'm going to do one full cycle with this phrase. So if this resonates with you, you're going to be able to process it and really like lower that and release it potentially. You might have to rewatch this part again and just repeat it. And then after we've done through all the negative parts, we'll move on to the next part. Okay. So just repeat after me. Even though I feel like a terrible writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like a terrible writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like a god-awful writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like the worst writer alive, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. There's like a light show going on because every time I move with my camera. Anyway. So now between the eyebrows, you can use 2 hands or just 1. Even though I feel like I'm not good enough to be a writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like I'm not good enough to be a writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Make sure that you're taking nice deep breaths. Even though I feel like a terrible writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like a terrible writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So now we're going to go to the outside of the eyes. Again, 1 hand or 2. Even though I feel like I'm not good enough to be a writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like I'm not good enough to be a writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though, really feel it. So if you're feeling resistance, lean into it, all right? If this resonates with you on some level and has an emotional charge, just let it come up. So even though I feel like I'm an awful writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Under the eyes, again, 1 or 2 hands. Even though I feel like I'm not good enough to be a writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like I'll never be good enough to be a writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like I'll never be good enough to be a writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And under the nose, if you got lipstick on, just splash it around, baby. So even though I feel like I'm a terrible writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like an awful writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like I'm not good enough to be a writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Deep breaths. Even though I feel like a terrible writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I don't feel good enough to be a writer, deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though sometimes I feel like I'll never be good enough to be a writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Under the collarbone here. Even though sometimes I feel like I'm a fucking terrible writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though sometimes I feel like I'll never be good enough to be a writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though sometimes I just feel like a fucking rotten writer. Sometimes I do. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Okay, we're almost done. So you want to go about 4 inches under the armpit there. guess you can just eyeball, fingerball. Even though I feel like I'm a terrible writer sometimes, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough to be a writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though sometimes I just don't feel like I can write, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So it doesn't matter which hand, how many fingers, just whatever feels the best to you and the most empowering and the most engaged with your body. So even though sometimes I feel like the world's shittiest writer, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though sometimes I feel like the world's awfulest writer. I don't even know if awfulest is a word. That's how bad I am at writing. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though sometimes I think I'm the worst writer ever. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Okay, so now if you feel like that went down, but it didn't go far down enough, then feel free to start that loop again. I'm going to be doing more affirmations, but I'll be moving through them a little bit more quickly. I'm giving myself a rash here. So, and if any of these resonate more than the first one, feel free to pause and just do a whole cycle with that phrasing, all right? So even though I feel like I'll never be successful, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like I'll never be successful, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like I'll never be successful, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Okay, between the eyebrows. Even though I feel like the gatekeepers don't understand my process and my art, you can say it like that, go for it. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like the gatekeepers just don't get my art, I'm saying it in this voice, but trust me, I feel it. I feel it. Let it come up, baby. Breathe it in. Even though I kind of know the gatekeepers will get my art, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Let's do this one more time. Even though I feel like the gatekeepers just won't get my art, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though, so under the eyes, even though I feel like if I am successful, it will be fucking awful, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like if I am successful, it will be fucking awful, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like if I am successful, it will be fucking awful, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Under the nose. Even though I feel like I buckle under pressure, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Breathe in that finger stench. Even though I feel like I buckle under pressure, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like I buckle under pressure, pressure is not my middle name, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Okay. under the lips here, so on the chin. Even though I feel like a fucking fraud, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like a monumental fraud, deep breaths, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like a monumental fraud, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And I hope you're also feeling loving and accepting yourself. Let yourself feel that, okay? So now we're going to go under the collarbones. Even though I feel like I have no ideas, and all the ideas I do have are shite, and I feel blocked, I deeply and completely, you know the drill, I'll love and accept myself. Bask in it. Breathe in the love. Release the block. Even though I feel like I have no ideas, and all the ideas I have are shite, and I feel blocked, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like I have no ideas and all the ideas I do have are shite, and I feel blocked, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Under the armpit, whatever side, 4 inches down approximately. Even though I think writing is agonizing, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though I think writing is excruciating, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though writing is so fucking hard. It's so fucking hard. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Let's tap that one out on the other side. Even though writing is so fucking hard. Why does it have to be so hard? I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I think writing is so hard, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though writing feels agonizing sometimes, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Karate time, karate chop. Even though I feel like I'll never know enough, and I'm dreadfully untalented, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like I'll never know enough, and I'm dreadfully untalented, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though I feel like I'll never know enough, and I'm dreadfully untalented, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So that's all the negative ones. If there's ones that are still coming up for you, you can repeat them, like I said. So I've actually added a layer to this. If you watch my other ones before, there's an extra component. So we're going to do this next one, and then we're going to do the positive affirmations, okay? And we're just going to do a full cycle with a different affirmation on each meridian, okay? So even though I used to feel like a terrible writer, I freaking love myself. Even though I used to feel like a terrible writer, I frickin' love myself. You don't have to say frickin'. I just like saying it. Say whatever feels aligned to you. Maybe I'll just say I love myself in case I'm offending anybody. Even though I used to feel like a terrible writer, I love myself. All right, between the eyebrows. Even though I used to think I would never be successful, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I used to think I'd never be successful, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Make sure you're doing the deep breaths. Even though I used to think I'd never be successful, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So you can do it on both sides or one. My arms are getting tired. Even though I used to feel like the gatekeepers wouldn't understand my art, my process, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I used to feel like the gatekeepers wouldn't understand my art, I love myself. Yes, I do. Who needs gatekeepers? Even though I used to feel like the gatekeepers wouldn't understand my art, of course they wouldn't understand it. They're gatekeepers. Ew. How could you think that before? How could I think that before? God, that just makes me love myself even more. Under the eye, both are just one. Even though I used to think success would be awful, this might not apply to all of you. I love myself. And I love success. Even though I used to think success would be awful, I love myself and I'm really warming up to success. Even though I used to think success would be just rotten, I realize success is actually awesome. All right, and now we're going to go under the nose. Even though I used to feel like I buckled under pressure, I realize I'm okay. Even though I used to feel like I buckled under pressure, I know that I've got this. Even though I used to feel like I buckled under pressure, I realized pressure. I can do it. I got it. The chin. Even though I used to feel like a friggin' fraud, I love myself. I'm the real deal. Even though I used to feel like a big fraud, I realized I'm the real deal. And I love it. Even though I used to feel like a big fraud, I realize, no, this is actually what I'm supposed to be doing. All right. Even though I used to think I had no ideas and all my ideas that I did have were bad, and then I'm blocked. God, I really felt like I had writer's block. Feel that. Breathe it in. I realize, actually, I have great ideas, and I'm an expansive writer. Ain't nothing gonna slow my stride. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. whatever. Even though I used to think I had no ideas and all my ideas were bad and I was blocked. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. Oh no. It came to me. Even though I used to feel like I had no good ideas and all the ideas had already been done before and all the ideas were bad. And oh my God, I'm so blocked. I'm empty. I got nothing. I realized, actually, I've got amazing ideas. I've got a ton of ideas. I just sit in front of the screen and the ideas come like a river. All right, now we're going to go under the armpit. Even though I used to think writing was so hard, I kind of like it now. Even though I used to think writing was agonizing, I kind of find it fun now. TBH. Deep breathing. Even though I used to think writing was really awful, just so hard, I actually have unlimited fun now creating, writing, doing my thing on the page. It's my playground. Okay, and now the last one before we get into the positive taps. So karate chop. Even though I used to feel like I'd never know enough and I felt dreadfully untalented, I realized I'm already the bomb.com. If that phrasing doesn't work for you, just change it out. Even though I used to feel like I'd never know enough and I'm dreadfully untalented, it dawned on me right now. I'm the bomb.com. Even though I used to feel like I would never know enough. I used to feel that way, that I'd never know enough. And I used to feel like I was really untalented. But it's dawned on me, oh my God, who kept this from me? I'm the bomb.com. Say your name. Say your name really loudly. I'm insert name. And I'm the bomb.fucking.com. All right, now we're going to do the positive affirmations. Take a deep breath. You really want to feel in the positive ones, all right? So just let yourself get weird. Just let yourself feel good. You deserve it, all right? All right? I'm an incredible writer. That's it. That's the affirmation. I'm an incredible writer. I'm an incredible writer. Watch out, world. Here I come. In between the eyebrows, I'm in charge of my writing success. I create my writing success. I determine my writing success. I'm in charge of my writing success. I'm in charge of my results. I have the power to be an extraordinary writer. Outside of the eyes, I'm ungatekeepable. I'm unblockable. No one's going to stand in my way. I was born to be a writer. And because I was born to be a writer, I will be successful. I'm ungatekeepable. Who even are these gatekeepers? Hollywood has fallen, baby. Publishing industry. Psh, you can make your movie. You can make your freaking book. You can do your vagina monologues if you want to. You can perform your poetry on a mountain if you want to. There's no gatekeeping you because I guess I have to say this because we're ungatekeepable. We're artists. Okay? No one determines my worth but me. No one determines my success but me. I'm feeling really inspired right now. Ain't nothing gonna get in my way, honey. I am tapped into the cosmos. I'm tapped into that infinite creative juice. Close your eyes. Let that creative juice just pour all over you. It's like white cosmic juice. Just all over you. You're just soaking it in. That's from the cosmos. That is inspiration. You are filling with inspiration right now. You already have that inspiration inside of you, and now it's like too much inspiration. It's like, oh my God, you have so much inspiration. I am inspired. I mean, will we even be able to finish this tapping session? Because you're a writer and you got to get to writing. All right. Well, let's keep going so that you can get back to writing. Success looks good. Success looks good on me. And I love the way it feels. Feel it. Close your eyes. What does success look like on you? How do you show up when you are dripping with success? And it feels good. Oh, the good kind of success. The kind of success that like you always dreamed of. There's that kind, the good kind, the kind that appeals to you. Everything you want, that's the success that you can like feel right now. And you can just feel that success. I am successful. Success looks amazing on me. Success is my color, honey. My God, I feel like $1 million in success. Okay, under the nose. I've got this. I'm in charge of my outcome. I've got this, and I'm in charge of my outcome. Do you feel that? Say that with a laser focus. I've got this, and I am in charge of my outcome. Only me. I've got this. I've always got this. I will always got this. And now on the chin, I have the perfect ideas. I said it. I have amazing ideas. My writing voice is awesome. It's unique. My writing voice is so unique. I have so much to say. And I can't wait to say it. I have incredible ideas. I love writing in my own authentic voice. I love just pouring my authentic voice onto the page. That is when I feel free. My God, I feel free when I'm writing. Close your eyes and just feel that. You are a bird with a pen. I feel free when I'm writing. Oh, I think that might be my special one. I'm going to have to do my own video for that for myself. I feel free when I'm writing. Yeah. That's when you really are the most free, is when you're in creative flow. So I am in flow when I am writing. Oh my God, I'm in flow. Oh my God, am I flowgasming? Oh God, I'm going to get perverts emailing me now to work with me. That wasn't a call to you, by the way, perverts. We're flowgasming here, all right. This is a space for writers, for serious professional writers. We are flowgasming with the cosmos, okay? It's a high vibe activity, all right? Now that we're done flowgasming, or you can pause it and keep flowgasming. Right here. Writing comes easily and naturally to me. Breathe. I was born to write. Yeah. My God. I had no idea. Writing comes easily and effortlessly to me. My God. I was born to write. Writing comes easily and naturally to me. Oh my God. I am a natural born writer. Natural born writer. It's my destiny to be a writer. Suddenly, writing is just way easier. It's like, has it always been this easy? Oh my God. I was born to be a writer. All right, we're almost done. Just feel it. Breathe it. Feel it. I know exactly what I need to know to tell an incredible story. You know, you do. It's true. You just write from your own spirit, your own experiences, what you're feeling. That's your gold, baby. I know exactly what I need to know to tell an incredible story. Let that wash over you. I know exactly what I need to know to tell an incredible story. You know what? Let's have another flowgasm. Close your eyes, all right, while you tap. I'm ridiculously talented. I am so freaking talented. Oh my God, I'm in flow right now. I'm in flow with my own talent. And I wield it like a light weapon. And when I wield my talent, I flowgasm. I'm flowgasming. I am so talented. So talented. I think I might love flowgasming. I think I might love flowgasming more than I love procrastinating, more than I love hating on myself. I think I love it more than I doubt myself. Oh my God. Eureka! It's a miracle. When I love my talent, I flowgasm. When I truly let my talent take the wheel, when I get out of my own way, I am flowgasming. I'm flowgasmo. I don't know if anyone will get that reference, but I am flowgasmo. When I sit at my computer or I open my notebook to write, I flowgasm. I flowgasm all over the page because that's how powerful my talent is. And you know what? When I let it flow, I'm hooked into the universe. That cosmic power. Oh, wow. It's beautiful. I'm so talented. And I am ready to flowgasm right now. I hope that was helpful. And I hope that now you feel motivated to sit down and let it flow, baby. Let it rip. You've got the magic inside of you. So, yeah. And if you feel like working with me, just want to disclaimer this, please no perverts after my flowgasm comment. But I would love to work with you. And I hope you have an amazing day.